know your wife did. She said, Frankie getting married this year. And he went out, I laughed at her.
Oh,
She told you that.
she knew it?
She told you that.
Oh, she knew.
Yeah, he gonna get married this year.
You know how long. She said, you know how long. He's in quicksand. Slowly sinking.
You're on video now.
I'll be ready to head to Atlanta for 3 or 4 weeks.
Jerry told me he's gonna be married this time next year. Female intuition. Started smoking its own.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you please stand for the bride?
Maybe it's the way you look into my eyes that drives me so crazy and gives me butterflies. Or it may be the way you kiss me so tender. Oh, you're one special lady.
Now, who brings this bride to be married today?
Tanisha.
Tanisha?
And Jamel.
Go ahead, give her a hug if you would. Yeah, come on forward. Your face towards him. Let's hold a hand if you would. You get a little closer to Charles. Yeah, over Frank. You get a little closer. Get a little closer. There you go. Now that goes. Like he's going in for the kill. He's ready. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Now, Frankie and Cassandra, welcome to Love Story Chapel. You are in here tonight to be joined in matrimony. Now, it's not a commitment to be taken lightly and never ill-advised. You always enter marriage discreetly, soberly. You both come here with an understanding. That just means you know you're getting married tonight. We ask everybody that. It is Las Vegas after all. Now, marriage. Truly one of the most beautiful things in the world. A couple chooses to participate in. Congratulations to the both of you for making that choice today. Now, that being said, I'll let you know that marriage will definitely be a firm foundation for real growth and fulfillment in this long life together. Marriage is also the most incredible adventure you could ever get to take. And you're going to get to take that with your true love. But the most important thing I would tell you is marriage is, it always will be your responsibility. And that is where my job starts. As a minister, I got to make sure the couple understands what they're getting themselves into. And what this means is that from here on out, you're saying you promise to take care of each other, to be there for one another, to love each other. Now, pretty sure you already do that, right? Yes, that's why you're here. I can see it on your faces too. Now, the reason I'm still mentioning this to you is because the reality is marriage can be a tough challenge sometimes. Definitely can be days where it feels like a big responsibility, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's one of the many clever ways marriage kind of keeps you in line throughout your years together. So don't let that feeling discourage you. Instead, let it help you focus on the fact that there are many responsibilities you'll take on throughout your whole life. And when you make a list of those, this marriage sits right on top. Because this is going to bring you the most rewards. It is going to offer you the greatest love. And we put all that effort into it. It's one of the best ending. So trust me when I say it's always worth that effort. Now, in a moment, you get to recite vows. You'll exchange rings. You'll give each other a kiss. Then off into the neon sunset, you go officially married. You guys ready for that?
Yes.
Everybody else here ready for that too?
Yes.
Yes.
We're all in. All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Now, as you head out that door together as husband and wife, another thing will also be for certain. And that is that the adventures you take together are going to bring you everywhere together. That's the key word. Sometimes at the top of the mountain, maybe at the bottom of the valley, everywhere in between, but no matter where you go, together is where you'll be, hand in hand with your bestie. This is your greatest strength. And this will always be how you take everything on together. So, take comfort in the fact, know that anytime you stumble, he's right there ready to catch you. Or anytime that you might happen to fall, she's going to be the very first one to help you right back up to your feet together. Now, together you make your way through valleys on occasion. They can be tough, but it is the place where you truly learn about respect, commitment, forgiveness. Those are very important ingredients for your long-lasting marriage. Then together you make it back to your mountaintops. You're going to celebrate victory. More importantly, you're going to gain perspective. And what that means is that from the top of the mountain, you get to see across all the valleys you made it through. And when you're way up top, the valleys don't look so tough anymore. In fact, you're going to realize whatever even happened down there doesn't even really define this love. What does define your love, however, is who you choose to be in all the valleys with. That person you chose, standing right in front of you right now, you're more than ready to commit to you. So without further ado, time to get to our vows. Now, vows are declarations of love you make. It's your verbal promise of the heart. The ring is what seals that promise. Do we have rings for the bride and groom?
Yes.
Come on forward and present those rings if you would. I'm gonna hold your flowers. Oh, yeah. Now put that in the palm of your right hand for a moment. Go ahead and open it up. I want you to take a look at this. These are symbols of your love for each other, this marriage you're entering into, commitment itself. That is your wedding ring. And when it's on your hand, they will all understand. People recognize that. But that's not why it's there. You see, the ring you hold wasn't created to communicate to others. It's there just to communicate to you, to remind you about who you love, to remind you about who you married, most importantly, to remind you about this exact moment. My favorite part, though, is that ring's going to be easy enough to carry around with you to remind you every day. So let it do so. Whenever you look at your hand, you see that ring, I hope it brings you right back to the spot, back to your words. Now, Frankie, I have a question for you. Do you take Cassandra to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love her, honor her, and cherish her as long as you both shall live? Place that ring on her left hand. I want you to look at her and say, with this ring, I choose you. I choose you. I give you all my love. Forever.
Yeah.
Now, do you have some words you'd like to share?
It's a book.
Maybe I should have loved you long before we even met. That would explain how, from the start, we just fit. We got important things in common, but it's the ways we're different that let us support and complete each other. Like no one else could. We are perfect. Well, I know I'm not perfect, but we are perfect for each other. I really think so that I feel so lucky to be with you. I love you.
Cassandra, do you take Frankie to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love him, honor him, and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Place that ring on his left hand. You can say, with this ring,
With this ring,
I choose you.
I choose
I
you.
give you my love
I give you my love
forever.
forever.
Now you have some words you'd like to share.
Frankie, today I stand here proud to say you are the love of my life, the man who I've waited and prayed for, and now ready to marry. Thank you for being my dance partner, my friend and lover. You make it so easy for me to talk to you about anything. We laugh together when I do something silly, which is quite often. You allow me to fully be myself without judgment, which is rare. I love the way you care for others and your family members, even homeless people on the street. I love the way you care for me and protect my heart. You are truly an example of God's unconditional love for me. You were not around for those private moments when I asked God for someone like you. And now here you are standing before me, even after the car ran over your foot, when you were trying to simply save flowers that you had bought me for Valentine's Day. Just as I told you then, and I stand here now, I can replace those flowers, but I can never replace you. I promise to love, respect, and treat you like the gift that you are. I will always be there for you for the rest of our lives together. I love you, your Amazon.
Go ahead, hold hands. A little closer. You want to get a little closer for this one. There we go. A little more. Get a little closer. Yeah. This is gonna be this is what you've been waiting for. Now, from here on out, I hope every day continues to strengthen and deepen the bond you just formed. And I also hope that bond always remains full of tenderness and grace, because this connection you share deserves all that respect. But the most important thing is to make sure you always work hard to meet the promise you just made with the exact same love that brought you here in the first place. And so now, having committed to each other with your declaration of vows and exchange of ring, and with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it gives me great pleasure to let you know that March 23rd is your new anniversary. I now pronounce you married, and you may now kiss each other as husband and wife. Congratulations. Okay, you're gonna stand right there for a moment. I want you guys to look at each other. One more kiss.
What's that, Bubba?
And then you're gonna turn towards this camera, hands in the air. You got married in Vegas, guys. You're gonna walk, give her your elbow, and then you're gonna walk right down that aisle and touch the point.
Okay, Fred. Okay.
Go, Frankie. Go, Frankie.
Yay! Yeah, Mr. Brown. Ethan Brown.
Stop right there, guys. Turn around and say goodbye to
Another
everybody.
set of runs. Oh, look at that.
I
Oh.
love that.
They're gonna come right back in here, guys.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right.
All right, family. Welcome, family.
All right, Aunt. Okay, Aunt. Okay. Auntie, what's going on? Thank you. Congratulations.